Hello and welcome back. I'm going to be talking about in the next, probably in the next two or three videos, marinades, brines, and broths. Now, like infusions, marinades, brines, and broths are a culinary preparation that's used to enhance the flavor and texture of food through some kind of soaking. But they also have a very unique characteristic and use, and they are used to add flavor to other ingredients like the infusions are, and so are also a method of infusion. Now, marinades, the purpose is to tenderize and to flavor meat, poultry, fish, or vegetables before you cook them. The ingredients for a marinade typically include a an acidic component like excuse me, like vinegar, citrus juices, wines. Um, it also includes oils, herbs, spices, and sometimes sugar. And the process is by taking the food and soaking it in the marinade for a period of time, ranging from, a few minutes to several hours, depending on the type of food or the desired flavor intensity that you're looking for. Now, creating a marinade is a great way to infuse flavor and tenderness into meats, poultry, fish, or vegetables. So the ingredients in a basic marinade recipe would be the acidic component, right? You'd take like a half cup of vinegar or lemon juice or lime or something like that. You'd put that in a bowl. Then you take a half cup of oils, vegetable oil, olive oil, one of the other olive oils, what we'll call later as a carrier oil. And then there's the flavorings, right? You want to get at least two or three, just for complexity's sake, of the herbs, right? Fresh or dried, like thyme, rosemary, oregano. You want spices, ground or whole, black pepper, paprika, something like that. Aromatics, which is like a minced garlic or chopped onions, ginger. Sweeteners, 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey or brown sugar, and some salt, 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt, depending on how you want to. You can mix and match that to your own preference and your own taste. Now, the instruction is that you would you'd combine all the ingredients in a bowl, you whisk them together with the acidic component, the oil, the flavorings, all of that stuff until it's really mixed up good. And then you marinate your food by placing whatever it is, whatever food you choose, and meat, poultry, vegetables, whatever it is, in either a resealable plastic bag or perhaps a shallow dish. You pour the marinade all over the food, making sure that it's coated very well or even under completely covered up. You seal the bag or you cover the dish and you refrigerate it for a while. Now, there's a marinating time depending on what you're trying to do. For meat, you usually want 2 to 24 hours, depending on the cut and what kind of flavor you're looking for. For fish or poultry, for chicken, poultry, you want like 1 to 8 hours at least. For fish, a little less, 30 minutes, maybe to 2 hours. Um, when you're done with the marinade, you can also use that as a sauce, right? But you want to make sure that you boil it first to kill any bacteria that may have come off of the raw food. That serves to also thicken it up a bit. Of course, you can add, typical flours and other powders if you want to thicken it up on your own. Now, some tips for this. To balance the flavors, you want to adjust the ingredients to make sure that there's a balance in acidity, sweetness, the seasonings. Um, as you do this, you'll get better over time. Now, don't over marinate because doing that can break down the texture of the food, especially when you've got some very acidic ingredients. And you want to make sure that you refrigerate it so that you prevent any bacterial growth while you're waiting to cook it. So that's it right now for marinades. The next one we're going to talk about will be brines, and I hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Thanks.